Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is such a random video or thing for me to do, but I've just had a facial and I've just started my new treatment plan. I've driven home and let's just say today has not been the best day. I woke up with a massive flare up and I don't even know where to start. The date today is the 22nd of September. I've just come home from a facial and today has just not been the best mentally in terms of my skin. And I was driving home from my facial and I had all these thoughts and I was writing them all down to do a story and a post. And I pulled into my driveway and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get the camera out and just like talk. And I'm just gonna put this up as a video because I feel like it's so important. And yeah, I'm just sick of, not sick of, I share the highs, I share the lows, but I am sick of my own self like not documenting times like this. As much as I have documented a lot at the same time, I just wanted to like come and sit and chat. So just a quick little like brief kind of update. Going into the lead up of Europe, I was so stressed about my skin, trying to clear it up, doing everything I could, trying new products. Oh my god, my camera battery is on 30%. Didn't want to go over to Europe with acne and be worrying about it, and I tried everything. I was trying new products, eating really clean, and like going back to the phase of where I wouldn't try anything long enough for it to work, and just trying like all these different products. And it was about, I'm gonna say like 2 weeks out, I just was like, fuck it. I am going to let my skin be, let it do what it's got to do, and I'm gonna enjoy Europe. I'm not gonna let my skin determine how my holiday is, how I feel on my holiday. I'm paying a lot for this holiday. I'm taking time off work. I'm taking away from friends and family. I'm going on this dream holiday to Europe, to Greece, to Italy, to the UK. I want to enjoy this time and my skin is not gonna determine that. So I fully just was like, I don't care, like I'm done. I'm gonna have the time of my life regardless of my skin, and I did exactly that. I had the most amazing time in Europe, as you guys have seen all the vlogs, and I just let it go. Throughout the trip there was flare-ups and then it would calm down, and then, you know, it was the first half of the trip where I was kind of adjusting, and then it kind of chilled out again. Coming home from Europe, my skin really cleared up, and I got home and I was just like, wow, like I've done it. This is it, it's gonna start to clear up. I've kind of released everything. Yeah, and I was like so happy and excited. And then I've got back into routine and I really tried to implement everything that I did and felt over in Europe in my everyday routine in terms of stress and just like keeping calm, not worrying about my skin. And I think I did a good job for about, I'm gonna say like 10 weeks, like pre-Europe, Europe, and then coming home, where I really just was like, it is what it is. Like I'll use the bare minimum products, let my skin breathe, chill out. My skin will clear when it's ready, like whatever. I took time off posting on socials in terms of posting about my skin. Felt like I owed it to you guys to post, and I wanted to post. I love posting about my skin and, you know, connecting with you guys on that because it is such a big thing and a lot of us do go through it, but I just needed to take the pressure off myself and relax and just like not think about it. So part of me not thinking about my skin and just like letting it go was me not posting about it every single day and doing a skin update every 3 days and that sort of stuff, and it has definitely helped, and just kind of going on socials about my skin when I feel called to, like today. So I guess now coming home from Europe, it has been a bit up and down. Again, I've just like let it be. I've had flare-ups and then I've had it really calm, and then I've had flare-ups again. I find it flares so quickly, but then it calms pretty quickly as well. But for example, this week, so it's Friday the 22nd, this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, insanely clear, like so clear. I'm gonna put some photos around me, but just so flat and not angry, not aggressive, not red, just so fine, like no makeup. And I was like so happy, and I felt that feeling of like, yep, this is it, it's gonna clear up. And then I woke up this morning with this massive flare up on like down low on my chin, but it was like the white cystic pimply acne, and I have not had that in years, and I genuinely don't know what it's from. I feel like I got all my tests back and I'm not gluten intolerant, which I kind of have been my whole life, but my naturopath were like, let's just keep, you know, gluten-free as much as you can just to help the healing process. But obviously during Europe that's really hard, and I ate everything in Europe. I ate everything, I drank, I did all of that, and it still cleared up. So I was coming home, I was like, I'm gonna eat gluten, like not stuff my face with it and not eat it if I don't have to, but you know, the bagels that I like the best, they have gluten in them. So I was like, cool, that's fine. The pasta, the protein pasta that I love, it's got gluten. I was like, cool, fine. I wasn't reacting in terms of my gut, but as my skin has kind of been up and down the last couple of weeks, I was like, all right, let's just try go off gluten. It's been like the last 2 weeks, like since coming home from Perth, I'm like, let's just see. But I just feel like I eat gluten, it flares up. I don't eat gluten, it flares up. I eat sugar, it flares up. I don't eat sugar, it flares up. Stressed or not stressed, it flares up. And I just really can't put my finger on why it's flaring up. And I just, today it really got to me. Today I felt so extremely defeated as I woke up. Like you can see this this photo here, it's so angry and aggressive and it was painful. And I was like, I thought we'd moved past this. Like, I truly thought we had. So today has been the first day in, I'm gonna say, like almost 3 months where I felt defeated, like I failed myself and just so upset and frustrated with this outcome, I guess. I just really let myself feel the feels today. I kind of went into my facial just like super deflated, but I still did show up as my confident self. I still showed up with no makeup. I still showed up to my day as if I would, whether I had clear skin or not. But yeah, I didn't let it change my day or affect how I was going to show up. Yes, I was struggling a bit more mentally and just like having a flat day, but it doesn't change the fact that my skin doesn't change who I am. My skin doesn't change my life if I don't let it. A lot of us can let our skin literally determine our whole life because we are so afraid of our acne, or we're so afraid of, you know, any skin kind of issue that you have. And there is no good or bad acne. Like, everyone is gonna feel it different, whether it's very minimal acne or extremely severe. It doesn't take away from how you feel about it. And you should never ever let anyone be like, oh, your skin's not even that bad. If you're insecure about your skin, you're insecure about your skin, and don't feel like you can't be upset or frustrated about your skin if you don't really have acne, you just kind of have a few spots. You're still entitled to feeling a bit shit about it. And I get it. I fully get it. For those who have like really bad acne, really severe acne, and hear people, you know, say, oh, my skin is so bad today, and they have like one pimple. Yes, it's frustrating. And yes, you just want to be like, don't even get me started. And like Lily's done it a couple of times too. She did it like the other week and she like had a pimple. She had like a pimple and she's like, oh, my skin is so bad. And she's like, wait, like, I'm sorry, like, no. And I'm like, no, but I get it. Like, anyone who gets a pimple, it's shit. And it's the society's pressures of being like, we have to have clear, perfect skin. And if you don't have clear skin, like, why not, or what are you doing? Like, there's just so many pressures from society around acne and clear skin, and I feel like the stigma is slowly breaking, and it's slowly, you know, becoming not more normal, but just more known and more, what's the word, like more, I think people are just a bit more nicer about it and a bit more caring when people do have acne. And it's fucking hard. It's hard when you're talking to someone and you see them looking at your skin. It's hard when you look in the mirror and all you can see is your acne. It's hard when you touch your face and it's bumpy and it's sore and like, it's so shit. I can't explain how shit it is. Today it just like really defeated me, and I didn't want to just push it away and be like, no, like I'm fine, because I'm not. Like, today I'm just letting my feels, I'm letting me feel my feels, really. Like, I'm just letting myself be disheartened and deflated and all that sort of stuff. But I'll just continue to pick myself up day after day. And it's been a rough freaking 5 years. It's been an up and down roller coaster journey, but this isn't where I stop and give up and give in and throw in the towel. But there's times where I have days like this where I'm just like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna go on Roaccutane and let it fix itself. But then I think about Roaccutane and what it can do to your body, and that just hurts me even more. Like, the thought of like putting that in my body, like, I literally can't fathom it. And I know that that is my body saying like, do not do it. Like, I've put my body through enough. My body has been through enough. It's healed enough. I just can't go and do that. And that is just my personal opinion. So within that choice, that means I just battle on. I just go through every single day, showing up as, you know, my future self, being confident, not letting it affect my work, my relationships, leaning on the people that get it, leaning on the people that love me and support me no matter what my skin looks like. And I think that is a huge thing. It's like knowing who you can talk to about it, knowing who you can be around, and just like have a day like this where Jackson's probably gonna come home and I'm just gonna be a little bit flat, and he'll just like, you know, he's always like, just trust the process. You know, it doesn't change anything with the way that we love each other, or, you know, any of my friends for that matter. The worst feeling is when you feel like your identity or your personality or who you are is defined by your acne, because it's not. And I've been through that hole of letting that literally dictate everything, letting it dictate whether I left the house, letting it dictate whether I went to that party or not, letting it dictate whether I went to the shops to buy good food, to fuel my body properly, to help heal my acne, where I just like eat in because like get takeaway and get Uber Eats or something because I didn't want to leave the house. So I've been through the whole journey and it sucks, but I just want to put this out there because I'm not stopping here. Like, I'm not letting my acne define my life, and I'm not giving in because it's too hard, and I'm not giving in because there's an easier option. I want to get to the bottom of this. I want consistent periods. I want clear skin the natural way, and that is my choice. So with that choice, I have to understand that it might take longer, and it obviously has. It's been 5 years so far. I had a good year or 6 months maybe where it fully cleared up. So I know that I can do it and I will do it again, but I just wanted to come on and make this video just to like be super honest and open, and also just to like inspire you to, if you're on the same path, just to keep going. Like, don't give up and don't give in because there's an easier option, even if it doesn't feel right. And I think the biggest thing is just like always listening to your gut and always knowing what's best for you and your body, because every single person who deals with acne, I could get 10 people together right now and ask them what cleared their acne, and every single one I guarantee will be different in terms of like a natural healing approach. And even those who have been on Roaccutane, you know, some people have gone on it and it's been amazing. Some people have gone on it and had side effects. Some people have gone on it, cleared their skin, gone off it, and it's come back again. Like, no one has the same journey, and you have to stay on the journey that feels right for you. And for me, that's the holistic healing route. And I've got the people around me, I've got the strong mindset to get myself through days like this, whereas like 3-4 years ago I didn't, and days like this would make me spiral for weeks. Whereas now it's like I feel it for a couple hours and we move on, we get on with our day, because life is just too good to let something like this determine your life. And I did have to go through that stage to realize that now. But even when I'm lying in bed at night, I can't sleep because I'm so excited to get up and just like experience another day and do what I do. And so I think that definitely gets me through that. But there was times a few years ago where I hated what I was doing every single day. I hated myself. I let myself go. I let, you know, all the negatives just take over, and just like all different things added up, and I just let it spiral. So, you know, over this journey, it's been a massive, massive change. And the biggest thing that I've had to work on is my mindset around it. And I just really want to portray that and just like want you guys to understand how important mindset is in terms of something like this, and honestly anything. Yeah, it's been a really tough day, and it's been my first tough day in like 3 months, whereas years ago I'd have these days that would last for weeks, even months, and would just spiral and spiral and spiral until I was just in a hole and I was not okay. Now it's a few hours and I'm done, because there's so much more to life than your skin. And I think with whatever journey you choose to go on, whether that's holistic, you know, medication, whatever it is, it has to be right for you. It has to be good for you. You have to feel good within that choice and just keep going. But yeah, this was just a short, sharp, sweet message for any of my acne followers, audience, community out there, because I know how friggin' tough it is. I wanted to just film this day. This is how last minute it was. I've had to rotate between 3 chargers because none of them are charged, just to like film this little video. So I just want to get the message out there. Acne does not define you. Whatever path you decide to choose and go through with, just be confident in that. But the biggest thing that you can work on from here on out is your confidence and your mindset away from your skin. Focus on all the good things, journal on all the good things. When you have a day like this, let it be okay. It's okay to not be okay with your skin. Feel it, process it, journal on it, talk to someone, but then move on. And move on with all the positive things and the things that you're grateful for in life. And watch your mindset change, and watch how easier it gets to deal with acne. And every day is going to be different. Like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, clear skin, on top of the world, amazing. Had a flare up last night, woke up so defeated, but got on with my day. Got on with confidence, got on without makeup, still made moves for my future self, for my career, for my life, for my family, my friends, whatever, and just kept moving forward. I hope you got this message loud and clear. Again, my battery is on 5%, so I'm gonna wrap this quick little video up, but I love you guys so much. I appreciate your support always with my skin journey, and as always, reach out to me on DMs if you ever just want someone to talk to who gets it, want someone, if you want advice, if you want just someone to listen to. My DMs are always open, and just know that acne does not define you, and I love you so much.